How you all doing today? It's your boy Big Germ TV, and today I have started my podcast. Doesn't mean that I'm not doing the podcast with you and Trey no more. It's just a different podcast where I talk about different things and I talk about my personal thing, my personal life. You know what I'm saying? And so today we got a couple topics we gonna touch on today. We're gonna talk on some trending things that's been going on. You know what I'm saying? Such as Netflix series, Hulu series, world news, and things of that such. And today we gonna talk about On My Block, All American. We gonna talk about this coronavirus, and we gonna talk about, of course, the lives, man. We're gonna talk about the lives. We're gonna talk about what's going on, man. We talking about people going crazy out here. All right. So first thing we're gonna talk about these Netflix series, new seasons and stuff, such as what is it? All American and On My Block. So On My Block, we're gonna talk about On My Block first. You know what I'm saying? Season 3. They had less episodes. They had 2 less episodes. And overall, I give this season. It was funny. Uh, you pretty much knew what was gonna happen. Like always, you already knew what was gonna happen with these shows nowadays. But I give it a solid 7 or 8 out of 10. 7 or 8 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? A 7.5. So we're gonna break it down by episode by episode. First episode is when they, you know what I'm saying, they get kidnapped and stuff and they get told what to do. That was pretty dumb. Like I feel like as in I don't know. I really didn't like the storyline this year. It was alright. You know what I'm saying? It started off. Second episode, what's his name? Caesar's dad came home. That was surprising. They made it seem like, you know what I'm saying, the dude little Ricky came back or whatever, but he didn't. It was his dad, which is surprising, but I felt like it was his father already. For some reason, I was like, that's probably his dad. Watch it be his dad or something like that. And turned out it was his father. Third episode, they had to make some money. And what's his name? Ruby had to get money for, you know what I'm saying, for the bills and stuff like that. Throughout that episode, it was alright. The best episode I'd say was, it was crazy, like towards the end, like the 7th and 8th episode. I'm gonna say the 7th, like maybe it was the 6th. And whenever Caesar brother Oscar went missing or whatever, you thought he was dead. That was pretty good, but I already expected that that Slim had killed her or whatever. But yeah, that was pretty crazy. But the ending was you already knew what was probably going to end up happening. I didn't expect this to be the series, you know what I'm saying, series finale. It's good because I feel like they couldn't think of anything else to do, you know what I'm saying. It really was nothing else to do for the show. It was already over, and everybody went their own ways. You know what I'm saying? What's her name? Mom said she went to go do her own thing at school. Knew that was gonna happen. Surprisingly, Ruby and Jasmine was still together. Ruby became a whole different nigga. Jamal play football now. Who the expect that to happen? But we already all knew Caesar was going to take over on the gang. You know what I'm saying? Surprisingly, Oscar grew his hair out. It looked like, I don't know if his tattoos were removed or not, but it looked like he moved out. I mean, he moved on. You know what I'm saying? Got a wife, kid on the way. So everybody changed somewhat for the better, except for, of course, Caesar and stuff. But we all wish that they still could have been friends and stuff like that. Nobody really wants to see a friend group go away like that. But next we got All American. All American first season was OC, y'all. Let's get that straight. It was suspense was on the one. They kept you guessing at the end of every single episode. They was like, bro, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Blah blah blah. like, oh nah, bro, this is that, and it was dope. Second season, second season was crazy. I liked second season. I would pick All American over I pick All American over what's his name on my block. And why? Because first off, our episodes, it was 16 episodes. I think it was 14 last year. Nah, they both were 16. Okay, I thought they was 14. But 16 episodes, hour long. I ain't gonna break this one down by episode, but it was sad to see that Spence dad died. We all know that was pretty bad. Even he just got back into his life, and then he up and leave. You know what I'm saying? And the next thing you know, reason why he left is because he got sick again. Which that's not an excuse to leave. You should have told him. Y'all should have fought it out together. And which he was coming around at the end was like, "Hey man, I'm gonna come with y'all." Then I felt like he knew what was going. I feel like he knew it that he was going to die. I feel like he knew it. That's why he went back to go get the jersey or whatever. And he sat down and went out peacefully. You know what I'm saying? But Spencer, man, was blowing me in this joke. He kept doing too much, man. I understand that you try to get back on the field, but you just can't. You can't rush into the. You can't rush. You know what I'm saying? You got chill, bro. Go ahead, let your body heal. And then at the end, we see his arm went done. He might not even have an arm no more. We never know. And which is crazy. It probably won't come out until the end of the year, and then it won't get onto Netflix until next year. So we gotta wait enough. We basically gotta wait a whole another year to find out what's going on. And what's her name? Who was getting on my nerves? His girlfriend. I can't think of her name right now. She was getting me gut too, cause like it was just like, bro, what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? I understand. Everybody has their reasons of going through depression and stuff like that, so I get it. And you know what I'm saying? I've had my own little thing like that, and I don't talk to people like that, but like she was getting mad, like and stuff like that, like when people was trying to help her, and it was just like you know you need help, and you making excuses, and you lying to people and stuff like that. Like it's gonna be too late, nobody can help you no more, or it's gonna be like people don't want to help you. You ain't want help before, nobody gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? Later on down the road when it gets too serious and stuff like that, or it's too late to get help, you already I knew something was going on with dang, I can't think of his name. I'm so bad with characters' names, but with I'm trying to think of his name. With Asher, man, he was boy, like he couldn't. I'm trying to figure out, like I already knew he was on some type of drug because he was pushing it. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, he was pushing himself, but he was getting cocky, and you know what I'm saying. I was like, yeah, he definitely taking steroids. And like again, these shows nowadays, they're very predictable. They are very predictable. You know what I'm saying. But I'm about to pull up the cast names and stuff like that so I can make sure I won't have to keep getting stuck on their names. But what's his name? Jordan was making me mad too. He was definitely making me mad as well. He should have been like, there's no way that you should be that disrespectful to your parents at all. Like, you doing all of this, bro, because your parents is fighting. If anything, you should be doing good. You know what I'm saying? They going through stuff right now. You making it worse. If anything, you making it worse. One thing that I feel like people will agree with me with is we all feel like what's her name, Olivia and Spencer should be together. The chemistry is there. The chemistry is there, but they was about to have a thing in the beginning of the first season, but then I don't know, maybe they're too close or what. But I feel like if they keep going on, I think something's going pop off between the two. But it's not gonna be a good thing because of Asher and of course because of Layla. That's gonna make everything up. That's gonna mess everything up. Maybe Jordan as well. Coop, man, Coop. She was making me mad a little bit too. Like, she definitely was jealous of her girlfriend. She definitely was, but I understand. But she should have, you know what I'm saying? She should have said something right then and there to the what's her name, and she definitely be making dumb decisions. Like, she be making dumb decisions as well. But her role is cool. Nothing really else to talk about. That man Tyrone should have, man, he should have been killed. After going to jail, he should have been killed. Oh, speaking of him dying, who was to expect that my man mom was the killer? Who was to know? You would never had expected that one. We didn't expect that one, but it was something that made sense why she was like, look, where is she at? Where is she at? Blah blah blah. Where is she at? I can't believe. No, I need to talk to her. And it was like she got something like, well, why she tripping that much? But I was like, all right, maybe it's because like her son. I mean, yeah, Coop and her son was, you know what I'm saying, real close and stuff like that. So, but that was crazy. That was a good thing Coop got out of that. Her girlfriend was a ride or die, but her girlfriend, she almost messed it up for her. She almost had her going to jail, but she a ride or die for sure. So she get my respect. I hope Coach Baker and what's her name get back together, man. Miss Baker and Coach Baker. I hope they get back together, cause it's, man, she a bad little white jump, man. If you want me to be honest, she a bad little white jump for real. But I think they should get back together. I think they probably will. I think they definitely will. I think the separation will or whatever. I think they was like, it said they filed for separation and then they been separated and then they filed for divorce. I don't think they gonna file for divorce. I think because you could tell in the thing where he was like, yeah, so I'm gonna move out or whatever. She was she was shocked. Maybe it was because it's like, dang, I'm really gonna lose him, and I don't think that's what she want. But alright, let's talk about something that's these lives, man. These Instagram lives. Lil Boosie, he was already doing it, but with that meme, the little joke, put your pussy up on lives, I give you $1,000. Man, then you had a lot of people that was hopping on the wave and stuff like that. It's no wannabes and stuff like that. Tory Lanez he held a little twerk contest, and then everybody started doing it. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, hey, man, it's quarantine. Niggas is horny. Can't see their girl. Can't see they side jumps. You can't see nobody. So you in the crib thugging it out. You don't want, you know what I'm saying, play with your peener. You want to look at some butt. You want to look at some different butt or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I guess it's a different experience for people to see that y'all don't lie or whatever. But hey, them jokes be funny. I didn't really watch Tory Lanez ones. I was like seeing like a little bit on Twitter and Instagram and stuff like that. We saw he had Megan on that thing. Megan doing her thing, but I was told like he just talked too much throughout it. Like, he annoying. I don't like Tory Lanez. I don't like Tory Lanez. I think he's annoying. Like, I think he's like OC arrogant and all of that. Like, he just too cocky. And it'd be like, I say it's the short people that be like that, bro. Like, I've met a lot of short people in my life. I sound like a live. I've met a lot of feisty little midgets in my life, man. And I definitely I think it's definitely the midgets. I think they real feisty. But I tried hosting my own live. I did it 3 nights in a row. First night was a total success. You know, I had, oh man. Okay. Alrighty. We got an Amber Alert. Public health emergency announcement. Government holding issue a stay-at-home order effective at 8 p.m. tonight. No Marylanders should have leave their home unless it is for essential reason. Gathering are limited to 10 or fewer. Grocery stores and essential services remain open. We are continuing to open. Okay. We're going to get to that. We're going to talk about that in a minute. So, we was talking about, I hosted my own live. The first night was pretty good. It was a success, actually. I think I had 10 people in there. You know, for me, I don't really have that many followers that you know what I'm saying, and that many active followers and stuff like that. So I went live twice that night. I had 200 people in the first one, and I had just 150 in the second one, and then that was pretty good. I had some people that helped me put up some money, but they didn't end up holding up their end of the deal. But the person that won, she getting some coming her way from me personally. I ain't gonna say how much, but she gonna get it. She gonna get a nice little thing, a little bit of money. The second I did it again Saturday night. Saturday night was okay. It was. I think I had like. I think it was like 3 people that did it. I think it was only 3 people that did it. And the girls didn't even want to do it for money that night, so it was cool. Sunday night was a total bummer. I went live a couple times. That didn't even work. Nobody joined. There was a lot of people that joined. I had almost 200 people in there, but not a lot of nobody twerked or anything. But it was cool. They would somebody was giving out 2,000, but yeah. And I'm probably end up doing it again next weekend. I'm not gonna do it every day. It's not even gonna be an everyday thing. They telling me to do it today. I'll see what's up with today. But I'll probably do it next weekend if it's still if people still doing it. I'll probably do it just to stay say what up with the trend. But something important, something crazy. This coronavirus, man. Coronavirus, like my baby Cardi B. Coronavirus, man. This thing is crazy, y'all. Me personally, I really don't believe in it as much, but it's crazy because like everybody going crazy out here. You see, I just got an Amber Alert about stay at home. If it's not for a good reason, then you get. I think they giving out a fine, a misdemeanor, and stuff like that. Man, me personally, I feel like this is a government thing, man. This is a. If we going to get into some Dr. Umar, I really don't believe in conspiracy theories like that, but this is one Dr. Umar type of conspiracy is where the government is planning. If it is a virus or disease, they're planning it into people. This is like they put it into like a bug or something like that, or whatever. Or I had another theory where it's not even real. It's not even, like like all the celebrities that have it, either it's like it is a cure. Like if it's real, and the celebrities that are getting it, it's a cure for it, and that's why they're getting cured and stuff like that. And like it's people say they tested positive, then they're cured, they don't have it no more. And then there's people that say they just have it, they don't have no symptoms, they just have it. It's just a regular like, hey, you got it. There's nothing wrong going to happen to you or anything. But we haven't heard no celebrity die from it. Well, I haven't personally ever heard of a celebrity die from it yet. I've just been hearing people getting it and having it, no symptoms, or you getting it and they cured. But they're saying that Spain has more cases than China, where it started in China, and then America's getting a lot of it, a lot of cases. But I'm just trying to figure out, I don't know. I really don't believe it. I feel like they just making up numbers. They just throwing out numbers out there saying, yeah, this many people died, stay home, don't do anything or whatever. And the reason why they're doing it is because it's like the Purge. It's just like the Purge where, the Purge, they was purposely having people getting killed so because the places are overpopulated in China, and China is overpopulated. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta what I was about to say. I was about to say something, I forgot. But yeah, it's just like the Purge is getting overpopulated and stuff like that, and they just trying to get rid of people. That's if it is real. I feel like it's not real. They just putting up numbers or whatever, just so, cause like you see people are with these millionaires and these corporations, they backing out. I don't know why they will back out or anything, but they backing out of corporations that they build over years. And then you got stock market crashing. You got these grocery stores selling out of stuff. So it's just it could be just a beneficial to help people. I feel like it's not real, but me, I'ma just take extra precaution. You know, I always wash my hands. Always keep a thing of hand sanitizer on me anyway. And you know what's crazy is that I use my hand sanitizer every day. I still haven't ran out of. I still have 2 bottles. I have a big bottle, like a regular bottle, and then like a portable bottle, and I still haven't ran out of any of those. So I'm trying to figure out why people buying 20 bottles, 20 big old gallons of hand sanitizer. You don't even need that much. You don't even leave out the house that much, you know. Selling out of masks, selling out of gloves, selling out of Lysol, selling out of water, selling out of bread, selling out of, you know, all this stuff. And like you're buying 20 of each item for what, you know? If you're like, I'm not leaving out the house, why buy all of this stuff, you know? Like, I will understand the bread, the water, and, you know, milk, because if you're not leaving out the house, then yeah. But don't buy so many of it. If, you know, you just buy a whole lot of variations of different foods, and you will be okay. You don't have to buy the same thing all the time. But I me personally, like, that's my theory about it. But I have asthma, and my dad has asthma, so we possibly could be at high risk of having it. So I wouldn't even try to like jeopardize that by being cocky. Be like, well, I don't care about this, you know. But I'ma still live my everyday life where I'm still gonna go to work, and I'm still gonna, you know, keep washing my hands and stuff like that. Like, I'm taking, you know, extra steps where I'm wearing gloves and stuff like that. But it's just to make sure. But I always usually use hand sanitizer and wash my hands. So you always gotta sneeze. I sneeze in my shirt. I sneeze in my arm. I cover my mouth when I cough. I cover my mouth when I yawn. You don't do stuff like that, then it's your fault that you have it, because you the one that wasn't trained right to how to use correct behavior in public. But off that subject, let's talk up. What's we gonna talk about? It's only gonna be 30 minutes. Each podcast is only gonna be 30 minutes. Let's talk about YouTube. I've been slacking on YouTube lately. I haven't posted in 33 days. That's the most I haven't posted in a long time. Like when I first started, I didn't post for a couple of months. I'm not trying to go back into that mode, so that's why I'm making this podcast right now. This is a video just to post out right now until I start to go back into getting into my mode of editing and stuff like that. But I have been at work a lot lately, so I didn't really have free time. And then, of course, public interviews. We went to go do a public interview. I wasn't really feeling that. I don't really like public interviews that much anymore. I think I'm probably going to end up stop doing public interviews. Excuse me. I just bought a game because, like I said, we quarantining right now, so everybody in the house, so there's really nothing else to do. If I'm not recording anything, I was like, I just play the game. I'm actually going to get on the game right after I post this. I'm not going to edit this or anything. I'm just going to go ahead and put it out there. Hopefully, my voice is picking up pretty good. Like, I'm using like a little headset mic. My fault for the complete silence. But right now, YouTube is pretty good. This is weird. Oh man, I have a really funny friend. I left the group chat. He said, "Why are you leaving the group chat?" He said, "Because I'm social distancing." Let's get a caller on the line. Let's talk to somebody real quick. We got an upcoming YouTuber. Let's get her input on YouTube. That's if she answers. If she don't answer, that's embarrassing. She might be busy. Let's get another caller on the line, y'all. Hey, shut yourself out. We on the podcast. Shut yourself out. Shout your YouTube out.
Huh?
We on the podcast. Shout your YouTube out.
Yeah, I know who it is, man. Your boy SKFL, you know what I'm saying? Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, everything the same thing. You know, hey. Love, peace, and hair grease, y'all. It's my number one saying. You know what I'm saying? Be safe.
Oh, alright. What you doing, man?
I'm in the car right now. I get my clothes, you know. Trying this social distancing, man. You know what I'm saying? These kids are getting crazy going on all over the place.
Oh, alright. I'm about to call your cousin right now. I'm about to have him shout his YouTube out.
Oh, alright.
Alright, you be safe, bro.
You too, bro.
Let's get another YouTube in this thing real quick. Hey, you live on the podcast. Shout your YouTube out.
Hold on. It's your boy Trey Bangs, you already know. TRVY. No, actually, it's not Trey Bangs no more. It's Trey with a V. You feel me? TRVY. Simple.
Simple. What you doing, bro?
You know, I'm on my computer editing.
Oh, wow, I respect it. Alright, I'm about to I'm about to call Jude. I'm trying to get these people some subscribers out here. Try to shout them up on the podcast real quick.
Oh, alright. That's a bet. Good luck, bro.
No problem. I'm gonna call you right now and get off of this.
Alright. Good luck.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's get another upcoming YouTube in this thing real quick, man. Some people, you know what I'm saying, with the same, like, almost got the same amount of subscribers as me. Hey, we live on the podcast. Shout your YouTube out.
Right now?
Yeah, right now. Nice nails.
AC's channel, you feel me? ACYX, you know, follow me. Subscribe, like, comment, content preferences.
Alright, we gonna get you in there. I'm gonna call you when I get off of this, alright? Alright, be safe.
You too.
Alright, that was Kirby. Let's get who else we got? Alright, let me get my man Jeff in here. Last 3 minutes is just gonna be shout outs, man.
Sir.
Yo, we live on the podcast. Shout your YouTube out.
Huh?
I said we live on the podcast. Shout your YouTube out. You with me?
When?
Right now, we live on the podcast. Shout your YouTube out.
Oh shit! Hey, it's your boy Jeff, man. Subscribe to my shit, man. Know what I'm saying? Follow me on Instagram at HF at AYYEJFF and YouTube AYYEJFF. Know what I'm saying?
Alright. Hold on. Someone called me real quick. I'm gonna call you right back.
Alright, bro.
My bad, I was downstairs when you called.
You sure? We got another upcoming YouTube in the building. Go ahead, shout your YouTube out.
Oh, Lord, who is it?
We on the podcast. Go ahead, shout your YouTube out.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Nene.
Go ahead, spell it out for our peoples.
OHHT. Wait, girl, I'm not ready.
It's all good. Go ahead.
Okay. It's OH. Oh, it's not. Hold up. How do you spell it again?
She just made her YouTube today, y'all. It's all good.
Wait, Jerm, I forgot to spell it for real.
Is OHHT.
Oh, okay. My bad. Is OHHTHATSSNENE.
Oh, alright. We locked in. Alright, so I'm about to, I'm gonna call you once I get off of here. I'm about to call Juice. Hey, him shout his joint out too.
Alright, thank you.
No problem. Let's get another. I'm covering this thing real quick. Hold on. Here we go. We're gonna go a little bit over the time. That's if you answer. Hey, go ahead, shout your YouTube out, man. On the podcast.
Podcast? You on the podcast?
Yeah. Shout your YouTube out, man. Stop asking questions.
Alright, Julius S. Brown.
Go ahead, spell it out for these peoples.
It's JULIUSISBROWN. All one word.
Alright, it look like your beard coming in a little bit more.
Yeah, it's like nah. But it's just social distancing and shit, you know,
Yeah.
But look, wait. You doing a podcast like by yourself?
Yeah, I'm gonna call you once I ended up.
Alright, you just started?
Yeah.
Alright, well, we'll talk about it after.
Alright.
Alright, be safe.
You too. Let's get like, I'm gonna try to get like 2 or 3 more people in here, alright? Let's see if they answer. Hey, well, he declined my call quick. That might just be the end. I'm gonna try to get 2 more people locked in. Try. Hey, upcoming YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Shout your YouTube out.
What?
On the podcast, shout your YouTube out.
Oh, it's Ashline.
Spell it for these people, man.
ASHLYNN.
Alright, that's it?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna call you back once I get off of here, alright?
Alright.
Alright. Who else do YouTube on my phone? Hey, look, I'm on the podcast. Do the upcoming YouTuber. Shout your YouTube out.
Hi. Look, it's Brooke.
Go ahead, spell them for him.
Look, it's Brooke. If you look it up, it should be there. Brooke with an E. That's all I can really say.
Alright, it's regular Brooke. It's not with a whole bunch of O's, K's, and E's.
It's my most simple name. It's my most simple handle.
Alright, bet. I'm gonna call you once I get off here, alright?
Hey Mo, also, why every time I join your live, somebody be trying to go smack me and say some weird ass shit, Mo?
I don't know.
It's real, like, it's shit about to get real. It's like, no, but like, that should be weirding me out though, like, on a real.
I got you. Hey, look, once I leave the podcast, I'm gonna call you, alright? Let's get. I think that's it. I think that's it for right now. So that's everybody. Go ahead and subscribe to all of them. You know, if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe to me, Big Germ TV. And next episode, we're gonna come up with a name. We're gonna come up with a name for the podcast. All love, peace. All love, chicken grease, hair grease, poison ivy grease, and we out. Real live Fox 5 on the Empire when it's dark outside.